Practice question on topic progression or sequence and series. So here we have a question in front of us. You can look at the question, pause this video and try attempting it by yourself. Tell me the answer before I come to the conclusion, I come to the answer. Also, tell me what do you think about the level of difficulty? Level of difficulty for this question. Do you think it is easy, moderate, or hard? Tell me your opinion. That will matter the most because level of difficulty, it varies people to people. So let me understand my students' point of view also. Look at the question. So question says all the page numbers from a book added, page numbers added, beginning from page number 1. However, one of the number was added twice by mistake. One number added twice. That means the sum, when you add, it's going to be more than the actual sum, right? The sum obtained was 1000. Okay, that's the wrong sum. Which page number was added twice? Let's say the actual sum is sum. Yeah. And the number which repeated is x. Added twice. Now this number is added one time here to give you the actual sum, correct? And added once more, so that become twice. That means the actual sum plus the number which is being repeated. For example, suppose if you say 1 to 10 and 10 repeated, 10 you added twice. So what will you say? 1 to 10 you added and then you added 10 extra, right? This is what I mean here. Now this should be equal to what? 1000 as per the question. Yes, 1000 as per the question. We need to find this x. What is x? This is what we need to find out. All right. Okay, let's look at this. Now when you're adding the number from 1 to 1000 or any number of pages, not 1000 but any number of pages which you are not aware about as of now. How many page numbers have you added? You are not aware about. But they will look like what? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus. That means sum of n natural number. What is the formula of sum of n natural number? That can be represented as summation of n, that is equal to n plus 1 by 2, right? Sum. Now this sum, this is your actual sum, yeah, without any kind of repetition. This sum, which is n plus 1 by 2, should be less than 1000. Can you tell me why? Why less than 1000? Because this 1000 is nothing but sum plus the value which is being repeated. That means the n plus 1 by 2 should be less than 1000, right? Okay. Now, do we know n? That means number of pages which is added? No, we don't know that. Do we know the number which is being repeated twice? We don't know that either. This is what we need to find out. But for that, let's work on finding the number of pages first. Let's do it. Now, one way is you can simplify this inequality. You will get quadratic condition here. You can simplify this inequality. Or you can do some hit and trial method also. Hit and trial method as in, for example, if I say n equal to 10, then is it giving me number which is closer to 1000? It should be less than 1000 but closer to 1000, right? Because only one number being repeated. Let me give you an example. So if I substitute n equal to 10, what is the sum of n, sum of natural number up to 10? That will be 10 into 10 plus 1, which is 11 by 2. I hope this is fine with you. We have discussed such kind of questions in lecture number 7 of progression. So please go through concept builder lecture number 7, concept builder lecture number 7 of progression. Then you will understand this question even better. And let me try explaining you this without that concept builder, without the help of concept builder video also. Let's see. If you simplify this, what you get here is 55. That means the sum of values here is 55. 1 to 10 if you add, you will get what? 55. Now tell me one thing. This is what sum will represent. Now tell me one thing, yeah. You added 1 to 10 and sum is 55. Just think logical. If sum is 55, a number which is repeated is x is equal to 1000. This number x is going to be very large, right? If you subtract 1000 minus 55, that is 945. That means the number which is repeated is going to be 945. Is it possible? It is not possible. Why not possible? Because you are adding numbers from 1 to 10. So the number which can repeat has to be between 1 to 10. Yeah, so it cannot be this 945. That is the reason I said the sum of values here, the sum here should be closer to 1000. The sum here should be closer to 1000, right? Similarly, if you say this sum which we got as n plus 1 by 2, for this, if n equal to 20, then what will happen? Try this out. So then it will be 20 into 21 by 2. This is what? 10. This is going to get you what? 210. That is still less than 1000, but not closer to 1000. Let's not take this. Try n equal to 30. I hope you understood the reason why this sum has to be closer to 1000. Try n equal to 30. For that, you have this 30 into 31 n plus 1 by 2. That is 15. Multiply this. 15 ones are 15, 1 3s are 45, 1 46. Still less than 1000, but not closer to 1000. Go ahead. Let's try n equal to 40. Then what will you get? N equal to 40. 41 by 2, simplified 20. Multiply by 2, this is 82 with 0. Closer to 1000. We are coming closer to 1000. Let's see if we can come little further closer to 1000. See, this is still not the answer. Why? This is still not the value of n which we are looking for. Think about it. If I say sum is 820, okay, and the x, the number which is being repeated, if I say this is equal to 1000, then x is going to be equal to what? 180. Can x, the number which is being repeated, be 180? No, it cannot be. Think about it. When you're considering n equal to 40, it means you are saying that you're adding the number from 1 to 40. You're adding the number from 1 to 40. And between 1 to 40, you can't have 180 which is being repeated. Are you getting this? Let's take n equal to 50. What do we mean by n equal to 50? N equal to 50 means that you are adding the number from 1 to 50 and then one of the number being repeated. Okay, so let's find out the sum of n to 50, 1 to 50 first. That's going to be 50 into 51 by 2. Again the same formula, n plus 1 by 2. Sum of n natural number. If you cancel this is 25. 25 ones are 25. 2 5s are 125 plus 2. 127. Oh, this is more than 1000. This is more than 1000. And we need what? This sum plus x has to be less than 1000. So fine, that means we got that the number of pages which we need to add has to be between 40 to 50. Yeah, let's try some mid value. Let's try some mid value and try to come as close as possible to the 1000. So if I consider n equal to, let's say 45, for example, 45, then what will happen? Then the value of sum, which is 1 to 45, if you add, that's going to be equal to what? 45n into n plus 1, 46 by 2. This is going to be 23. Let's multiply 23 and 45. What do you get? 45 into 23 is going to be 1035. It is closer to 1000 but more than 1000. What are we looking for? The sum plus the number which is repeating is equal to 1000. That means the sum has to be less than 1000. Let's try. See, now look at this. This is 35, 1035. That means थोड़ा सा सोचो, ये 1 से लेके 1 + 2 + 3 ऐसा 45 तक ऐड किया तो you get 1035. Now if I add till 44, that means I can simply subtract 45 from 1035. I don't have to substitute. You want, you can substitute also in the formula n plus 1 by 2, but better off subtracting. Easy हो जाएगा. अगर 1035 में से 45 subtract किया, then what do you get? 990. That is the sum from 1 to 44. ध्यान से समझना. So here we got n, for n equal to 44, we got this sum. ध्यान से समझना. Don't skip any part of this video. So this is equal to 990. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? इसका मतलब ये हुआ that in the book there are 44 pages. Okay. Why are we coming to the conclusion of 44? Because 44 is less than 1000. First point. Second, it is closer to 1000. It's very close to 1000. देखो, this n plus 1 by 2 has to be less than 1000. Yeah, sum has to be less than 1000. And it has to be closer to 1000. समझो. Why am I saying this? This is not the answer. 44 is not the answer. Okay. हमें क्या निकालना है? The number which is added twice. मतलब sum plus the x which is added twice. As per the question, you got the addition to be 1000. Now sum, by substituting n equal to 44, the sum we got 990. If sum is equal to 990, the number x should be, the number which is repeated should be what? Take this 990 the other side, it is 10. And this 10 is definitely has to be the answer because we are adding all the values from 1 to 44 and x is equal to 10, which is between, which is amongst 1 to 44. मतलब 10 repeat हो सकता है. बात समझ में आ रही है कि नहीं? कंफ्यूज तो नहीं हो रहे? देखो यार, फिर से बताता हूँ. हमने यहाँ पे क्या देखा? n equal to 40 रखा. हमने यहाँ पे क्या देखा? When we substitute n equal to 44, we get the sum, actual sum to be 820. Now when actual sum is 820, and if I substitute in the same equation which we considered, that sum, actual sum plus the number which is repeated, which is added twice by mistake, has to be equal to 1000 as per the question. Correct? If I substitute sum equal to 820 here, what do I get? The number which has to be repeated twice as 180. ये possible नहीं है because your n equal to 40. n equal to 40 का मतलब ही ऐसा है. n equal to 40 का मतलब ये है that you are adding the number from 1 to 40. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 up to 40. उसके 1 to 40 के बीच में 180 कैसे आएगा? नहीं आएगा ना. It's not possible to have 180 in between 1 to 40, right? That's why n equal to 40 is not the correct value for n. 40 is not the correct value for n. The total number of pages in the book cannot be 40, cannot be only up to 40. It has to be more than that. Are you getting it? And for 44, it is working perfect. For 44, it's working perfect. Okay, so we got n equal to 44, n equal to 44 and x is equal to 10. You got to tell me which is answer क्या है? 44 या 10? Which is your answer? 44 or 10? Because you got both the values in the option. See, 44 and 10. What is your answer? It is 10 because you remember we need to find out the value of x. We got x is equal to 10. Got it? Okay. What do you think about the difficulty level for this question? Easy, moderate or hard? I feel it should be moderate because it's not very straightforward. We need to make a lot of assumptions and hit and trial process, right? Okay, let's look at the next question.